This is a video to warn you about using Budget, who also own Avis, in Rome. If you're going to Rome and you've booked with either company, I'd be very, very careful. We went through a rental car company back here in England. We pre-paid for the insurance, which they were more than aware of in Rome. When we got to Rome, we got to the place where you get the cars, and normally before I've walked in, handed the documentation, the car's been waiting. All good companies do that. Budget aren't a good company, so they didn't do that. They had us waiting well over an hour, and these so-called priority people kept coming in, rocking up, and we're given a car and we're walking off. Eventually, when we got the car, which was an hour later, first of all, they gave us a car that was smaller than we'd ordered. And there was these two men standing next to us. They'd been given a car bigger than they'd ordered, and they wouldn't swap it. Incidentally, these two men saw us out in the car in the airport. It was so hilarious, a family of four in this tiny car. They laughed, they thought it funny. Obviously, we weren't finding it funny at the time. But anyway, we'd been waiting over an hour, so we were quite anxious to get the car. They gave us a document. It was in Italian. We signed it, and they said it was just to say, you know, that we take receipt of the car. That was our mistake. Don't do that. I suggest that if you get given anything in Italian, you ask for it in English, or you ask for a translation, and you ask for it in writing what it's for, because apparently on there it also said that we signed it to say we wanted insurance. They didn't take money out there and then, but when we got back from our holiday, we found they'd taken money out for the insurance that you know that we'd already previously paid for. But because they signed this document, they're not going to give it back to us. And so we were well over £100 out of pocket, which we're really, really very cross about. And I think it's a scam, and I think they deliberately leave you waiting so that when you get a document, you'll sign anything because you've been waiting such a long time. I've got a video of us waiting in the airport, and you can see people around us milling around. They're doing it the same to them. They let people go in front of you, who are these so-called priority people, and I think they deliberately leave you waiting, give you something in Italian so that they can scam you out of your money. It's not fair, and it's not been right, and it's not been just. They gave us €10 back for giving us a smaller car, which I think is hilarious. Obviously not hilarious. It's laughable what they did. So I'd be very, very careful using Budget. Also, their parent company, Avis, and certainly in Rome. Don't sign anything in Italian, because you're likely to be done out of your money. So this is your warning. Bye.